For over 50 years, Kirby Morgan has revolutionized commercial diving. From masks to helmets and everything in between. Dive into history with us as we step into the Dive Locker. Kirby Morgan Clamshell Helmet Experimental 5. This fiberglass helmet was the next progression in clamshells. This model used a demand regulator as a backup breathing system. The primary breathing system was a back-mounted semi-closed recirculator. The photograph shows Kirby suited up for a test using a chest-mounted breathing bag on a Venturi recirculator. This helmet used a face seal and was free flooding in the rear. The clamshell hinge was moved to the center of the helmet. Only one was made and is now missing. Kirby recounted that Bev informed the Navy of his ability to produce a superior hat compared to the previous KMCSHX-5. The submission was made, and Kirby believed the matter had been concluded. Morgan reflected on the utility of the hat in numerous Navy tests. The Navy appreciated the demand regulator as a backup in case of issues with the semi-closed breathing system. Despite not being the final iteration, valuable lessons were gleaned from this hat. At this juncture, Kirby and Morgan had collaborated on the helmet for 3 years. They foresaw the future integration of electronics, communications, and underwater diver-worn television cameras with lights. Recognizing their lack of expertise in these areas, they partnered with an electronics firm in Santa Barbara. However, the partnership soured as the electronics company turned out to be fraudulent, prompting Kirby to sell Morgan his shares and pursue aviation. As they were midway through constructing the next helmet, Kirby departed the company. Morgan eventually exposed the deceitful practices of the electronics company and saved the business by buying them out. Financial assistance from Pete Brumis, a commercial diver for Associated, helped sustain the company through 1967 and 1968. This concludes this episode of the Diving into the Kirby Morgan Archives. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Dive Locker.